So today I have read in one book the title of the chapter of the book, and the title is Expanding Intelligence. So this is the book about listening, about coaching, about helping people to think for themselves, to think better. And this title reminded me of a title of a part of the seminar that I had before. The seminar was called Gita for Your Success, and it had 6 parts, and one of these parts was expand your intelligence. So there was 5 other parts. One was ask excellent questions, use positive language. Then number 3, expand your intelligence, become a trusted guide. No, grow giver's heart. Then become a trusted guide. And the last one is make a wonderful contribution. So, so the number 3 was expand your intelligence. And now, when I think about expanding intelligence, usually I think that brainstorming, like collective discussion of ideas and writing down ideas, how we can solve a problem or how we can achieve a goal. Or if you do it yourself without the help of others, then sometimes it's called mindstorming. For example, you can put something at the top of the paper. You can put a problem or a question or a goal and then write down at least 20 ideas how you can solve the problem or achieve a goal. So you can write how can I, and then write either a goal or a problem. For example, how can I improve my health, or how can I make a better contribution to my friends, something like that. So you think about 20 ideas. Now 20 ideas is not easy to come up with right away. You have to think. Sometimes after 5 you feel stuck, you don't have any more ideas. Sometimes after 10 you feel stuck. So one needs to stretch his brain, one needs to use his intelligence in order to be able to write 20 ideas. So this was my understanding of expanding intelligence. You can also use a question which has the word else in it. How else, what else, who else, when else, where else. Because this word, when you put it with another word which comprises a question, it actually forces you to think about different possibilities. It engages your intelligence. So that was also questions with the word else in it, expand options, and in this way expand our thinking about something, expand our knowledge about something, expand our intelligence. Now, what I read in this book today expanded my understanding of the expanding of intelligence. And the title was, actually not the title, but within this chapter in the book that I read, it says, love expands intelligence. So the way I understand how love can expand intelligence was already something, one of these two things, I understand it in 2 ways. So one of these 2 things was that I was thinking, if you love someone, then God gives you intelligence how you can serve them better, how you can help them better, how you can support them better, or how you can maybe meet them or be with them and things like that. I had experience of this in my life where some impossible things become possible when you love someone. things that you think are impossible for you to do, you're able to do because you love someone. Or you want to please them, you want to make them happy, you want to be with them. So love somehow stimulates intelligence in relation to how you can serve the person you love. So that's one way I was seeing it. And then another way is when you listen to someone with attention, it is actually an expression of love. You demonstrate love through giving attention to other people. So if you listen with interest, with the genuine attention, genuine interest, you are showing that this person is important to you, that you care about them, and that you love them. So this is the second way of this is the second example how love expands intelligence. And you can also, when you want to do something, you can also ask yourself, how can I do this with love? For example, if you do something that you don't particularly like to do. The other day I was cleaning the home of my mother, and I was thinking, oh well, for a second my mind was asking, oh no, you can be somewhere else, you can travel, you can do this and that, and why do you need to clean this house? Somebody else can do it. Not my mother, but someone else, because she's quite old now. So, and then I was thinking, well, I could as well, I can see differently this service that I'm doing, this task that I'm doing. I can see it, I can actually like it. I can choose to love what I do. And in this way, I will do what I love. Just to turn it around. So I can choose to see that this house is part of Krishna's creation. So it's also devotional service. Gopis, they are always cleaning. They're always cleaning, although there is no dust. So cleaning is a very, very valuable service. So everything we do, we can see with different eyes, with spiritual eyes, and in this way, what we do, if we choose to love what we do, then we will always do what we love. We will turn it around by this kind of perception or understanding. So these are some thoughts about the principle of how love expands intelligence. And if you approach anything with love, for example, when we have a problem, then we have always some resistance. Oh, I have a problem, I hate it. Why should you hate the problem? You can actually see the problem as an opportunity to do something. So we don't have to hate the problem, we can love the problem. If we see the problem as an opportunity, we can actually love it or like it. So take any kind of problem that you might have and then see how you can use love to expand your intelligence about finding solutions. So let me repeat, we can use love to expand our intelligence how to find solutions for a problem that we are facing in life. Some people say the most powerful force in the universe is love, but we forget that. We don't use love, we don't think about love, we don't love. We have a tendency to hate ourselves, others, but this doesn't help. And hate actually shrinks intelligence. It makes our intelligence smaller, our brain smaller, our emotional intelligence shrinks, our spiritual intelligence shrinks. But well-wishing and love, they actually somehow expand our intelligence. Not only one intelligence, I mean, there is, some scholars say there is 7 types of intelligence or 9 types of intelligence. I have published a graph on the Gita coaching group page and also sometimes on my profile about 9 types of intelligence. So there is many types of intelligence. But all these intelligences can be stimulated by love, if we do things with love. So these are some of my thoughts for you. Thank you very much for listening. I see that some of the devotees are online. I hope this was helpful for you. I wish you a wonderful day. Hare Krishna.